Hey everybody, Bill here. I'm going to start doing these demonstrations of things, of lessons learned, and this particular one is about an ultralight cook set system, and that includes the pot, the stove, the fuel, and the windscreen, okay, and the lighter. So today's going to be a demonstration of that, and I hope you like it. So the first thing is the stove. This is my stove. This is a tri-wing from Esbit, and it just opens up like so. It's pretty simple, right? Not very complicated. I don't put anything underneath it. What I do though, is there's duff on the ground, which is basically like broken down biomass. I take a little bit of water and I just squirt it on the ground, just as a precaution. And it's just a precaution because if there's anything that's heat or anything, if you're worried about it, I've been able to touch the bottom of this, so it's not like that big a deal. All the heat definitely goes up, and that's the stove. It's pretty simple, and that's the pot right there. You really can't get much simpler. And then I had a 1 ounce windscreen, which I've shown you in my one of my other videos, which I cut to size to fit right around it, and that actually fits right in my cup. So it's all convenient and it's very easy. The fuel I use is from Esbit. Been around since 1936. All the Esbit fuel comes out of Germany. These are Esbit, but they come out of China. The fuel hasn't changed. It's used by NATO and military all over the world and emergency services. It can go up to, doesn't have any problems with high elevations, and it also doesn't have any problems with sub-zero temperatures. So it's really the whole spectrum. You can use it in those applications. The only thing that I caution is that if you're burning a fuel tab right here, this is half of a fuel tab. This is what I use once a day, half of a fuel tab. Don't pour water on it because then it'll start spitting because it doesn't like that. But otherwise, it's very reliable. You burn it until it's empty, until it's dead, and it basically 1.6 cups of water gets scalding, which is what I need to reconstitute my food. And all I do is I have a freezer bag full of couscous. I pour this in here from scalding water. I mix it up. I put it in a Mountain House bag that's been used and cleaned. Seal the top and leave it alone and come back in a few minutes, and then it's just all nice done. You can't get easier, right? It's nice and simple, which is what I've been trying to tell you. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple. Now, the other thing I like a lot about this is what I carry right here. This is basically 4 days. One, 2, 3, 4, and then an extra. Now, the reason I carry an extra is because what if I get to a town and I miss a mail drop or something, I need a little extra, so I take extra. Also, if one time I spilt this whole thing right on it and I had to restart it, you just need a little safety gap, and that's all it is. So this is half a cube. What I do is, and this is what this little thing is, what ends with. It weighs next to nothing. I break it inside of it, okay, and the cube comes out and goes like that. Now people say, well, gosh, you know, it's complicated. You know, you don't want to light it like this and like this. Well, who said you have to do that? Nobody, right? You go like so. Let me just do it for you so you can see right here. It's lit. Okay, see? That was it. That wasn't very hard, was it? Now I've got my windscreen. Okay, I put that down. And I put my windscreen around it now. It's burning right now. Okay, as you can see. Okay, it's burning. I'm going to put this around it. And I'll show you in a second. Now the other thing you want to do, is remember I said you don't want to put any empty pots on it. Okay, I put a little bit of water in it. All right, and the reason I do that is, again, I want to add water to it after it gets settled. So what I mean by that is, all I want to do is put it on the stove, make sure it's happy. All right, and then I'm going to show it to you, okay? That's pretty much it. And as you can see, on the inside, you know, it's burning and it's cooking, okay? So that's pretty straightforward. And I'm going to have to settle this. Hold on a second. I broke my tripod when I started this. Now I'm going to add water to it, right? Now I want to show you this because this is also how fast this is already starting to boil. Just steam up, see? Okay, and I just started it. It really is fast. I think it gets up to 1300 degrees very quick, immediately. I mean, it just starts. There's no warm-up period. So now I'm going to add water to it, to whatever height I want. And that's it. I'm done. Okay. What I typically do is I let this go. It's right outside my veranda. I've already inflated my pad in my backpack, my tent. I'm sitting on it, and now while this is going, I'm changing my clothes. I'm getting my warm clothes on. I'm getting the puff on, all that stuff, because my food is already ready in a Ziploc bag. Now, you may say, I'm not a person that likes to do the reconstitution in a Ziploc bag. I like to use a pot. Well, just take your pot. This is a GSI Minimalist, which is what I've talked about before. It's exactly the same procedure. You just put the food in here, okay? Put the water in here first. Get the water hot. Put it in there. Put it right on exactly like I showed you. When you're done, put it in the cozy or whatever else you want to put it in, the top, and you're done. It's really that simple, and that's it. It's really good. It'll burn that fuel cube. It'll take 6 to 7 minutes to do, and then it'll be done. And then the water's all boiled, or not boiled, but it's scalding. You can't put your finger in it, and that's what I want. Okay. Again, this is simple. It's straightforward. It's fast. It's easy, and it's what I do. Okay. So hopefully it helps you. And if you would like to have any questions, you just ask. I will put the links to all the stuff I've talked about in the comment section. Okay. Bye.